A moment ago, the Big Ten Conference officially voting to postpone the 2020 college football season. So far, no word on the other Power 5 conferences. With me now, the Hall of Fame college football coach, Lou Holtz. How you doing, Coach? And good day to you, and thank you for your time and all that good stuff. We spoke a month ago. I know you remember it. You said if students are in the classroom, you can't have players on the field. The problem is that the students will be in the classroom, and now the Big Ten has said, forget about it until the spring. What do you think, Coach? Is that the right call?
Well, it's not really a difficult decision for him. Two of the presidents happen to be MDs, and MDs are not great leaders. They only look at it from one side. Players want to play, coaches want to coach, athletic directors want to play, they need the money. However, the presidents have no responsibility. They have no other concern. It's easy to say, no, we aren't going to play. That is lack of leadership. You have to look at the whole process along the line. For example, Clemson, many months ago, had a rash of COVID-19 positive. They've had one in the last month. I think that you can, 1,000 to 1, Bill, the Pac-12 will go along with the Big Ten. They're tied waist to waist. They have been ever since '46 when they made the Rose Bowl agreement with the Big Ten. So I just think it showed no leadership.
So, Coach, you're saying, sorry, if I hear you right, you're saying they should play.
I think they should play, but then again, that's my thing. I think that you ought to say to the players, you want to play if you have a problem, if you have an asthma problem, if you're diabetic or something, and you have a legitimate reason you don't want to play, absolutely, don't play. The rest of you want to play, let's go play. I think that we shut everything down for 6 months. I'm going crazy about being quarantined. I think other people are tired of it. Let's move on with our life. When they stormed Normandy, they knew that there were going to be casualties, there's going to be risk. 2% of the people that go to the emergency room go for COVID-19. 2% of it is going down. But young people, Bill, they think it's like cancer. They think they're going to die. Everybody said, oh, if you're going to die.
I don't know if it's the young people. Listen, you just laid out a very interesting argument there about the presence of the universities. You know, they're helping make these decisions here. Trevor Lawrence might be the best player in college football. That may not happen this year. Right, the quarterback from Clemson, he sent out this tweet yesterday. People are just as much, if not more, risk if we don't play. Players will all be sent home to their own communities where social distancing is highly unlikely, and medical care and expenses will be placed on the families if they were to contract COVID-19. What about that consideration, Coach?
I think it's a very smart point. As other people said, they learn more in the locker room than they ever did in a classroom. You need athletes. You need association with people. You need this. You've worked all your life for it. You want to be able to play. The players want to play. The coaches want to coach. But the president said no because it's a safe thing. I don't have any responsibility. Nobody come back and second guess me. I don't have to have any regrets whatsoever. I'm perfectly safe. I'm secure. An easy thing to say, no, we aren't going to do it. It takes some leadership and courage, but you got to look at the risk along the line. As I say, I do not know of a college player that has tested positive for COVID-19 who has gone to the hospital. I know my son's a head coach at Louisiana Tech, won 6 straight bowl games. I talk to him every day. He's had 14 players test positive in the entire time they've been there, and not one of them had a symptom. It wasn't like they had a high fever or coughing. They just turned out to be test positive. I'm not saying, I'm not minimizing anyway, but sometimes we got to move on with this country. We just can't sit all locked up saying, well, as long as there's any slightest risk in this world. And sometimes, Bill, the remedy is far worse, or the cure is far worse than the illness. I've seen that with my wife. I think that's the case here.
Coach Kelly at Notre Dame said, let's do it. Coach Harbaugh in Michigan said, let's do it. They may not get their chance. I'm hearing from the NFL, the New York Football Giants are working out every day. They test their players and their coaches and the equipment manager every day. And so far, so good. So, Coach, you might have a very good point. Listen, thanks for coming back.
Let me point one other thing out, Bill. If the SEC, the ACC, and the ACC don't play, you're going to see the NFL on Friday night, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, Sunday. We'll have football 6 nights out of the week, and lo and behold, it will hurt college football in the long run. But you also think of the fans. I just feel sorry. I feel bad about this decision, but it's going to get worse when the Pac-12 later says they aren't going to play either.
We shall await that. Mountain West canceled last night. Sir, thank you. Nice to see you again. Lou Holtz, come on back soon, Coach. Thanks for coming back today.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Bill. Good to be at the Miami of Ohio.
Right on. Miami of Ohio, indeed.